Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Skyrim Legacy of
with
the
Ulfric,
Dragonborn.
the killer of kings.
And there's a note here I'll read. Help wanted. Curator Arion Morales is seeking the bodied adventure. Oh, lordy. I'm having a day. Let me try that all over again. Help wanted. Curator Arion Morales is seeking able-bodied adventurers to seek out and recover lost artifacts of historical relevance for the soon-to-be reopened museum in Solitude. Anyone interested should apply there in person. All deliveries of authentic artifacts will be well compensated. Arion Morales, Curator, Dragonborn Gallery. That is the big one for this run. Let's get out of here. We got things to do. Okay, back in Whiterun. First stop is going to be picking flowers.
I've been looking for you.
Him.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I have a letter here for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
And that's an important letter.
Beyond imagining.
Actually, no, this one isn't.
I found these words inscribed in ancient dwarven ruins in the Reach. I believe they mark the entrance to a forgotten city. My brother went in a few days ago and hasn't returned. I need someone I can count on to go in after him and bring him back alive. I've heard great things about you, which is why I'm asking for your help. I'll be waiting for you in the ruins. Please hurry. And remember, riches beyond imagining. Cassia.
This will start the mod, The Forgotten City. But that is not what I was looking for. There should be another one here. Anonymous letter. Someone please help. A group of necromancers are experimenting with conjuring zombies using ancient dangerous magic, which I fear will have unintended and irreversible consequences. I was expelled from their studies as their ambitions grew into folly against my warnings. They're performing a ritual to summon a large group of these foul, uncontrollable creatures as we speak in the southernmost area of Skyrim and must be stopped before it's too late. That's Creation Club content. We didn't get what I was looking for. That's not what I was looking for. Alright. Alright, moving on, and,
Did you need something?
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
We're going to talk to Jen. We're going to get ourselves a secondary archer.
Spare me if you
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you.
Well, what's a dusky treasure like you doing in a hole like this?
Pay my fee, and I'd be more than happy to speak with you.
Alright, consider yourself hired.
You have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow.
So what services do you offer your patron?
Whatever is needed.
I see, so you'll share my bedroll at night then?
If you desire a mistress, forget it. I don't do that kind of work.
Alright, well how does this arrangement work then?
That's a fair question. You pay me, and I get the job done. That's it.
And if I want a lover's companionship?
I don't know. Look for someone else to hop into bed with, perhaps.
Yes, but you're the one I'll be with, and you're the one I want.
Forgive my surprise. It's just that most people in Skyrim don't care for Dunmer. These Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us.
Yeah, I'm not like that. Maybe you noticed.
Look, what do you want from me?
Your sword arm and your beautiful body beside me at night.
Well, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I suppose. This is nonsense.
How so? I imagine every patron wants your companionship.
Of course not. Do you take me for a fool?
What, are you saying you're ugly?
Well, if the shoe fits. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this.
I find you compelling, graceful, exotic, and deadly. A beautiful poison flower.
Well, if you say so.
Come now, surely a woman of dark intent such as yourself has an accord in mind.
Tell you what. If you wish to gain my attention, then maybe you can help me. Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost.
Maybe. Tell me more.
An important folio was stolen from the East Empire Company. Something about the shipping operations in Windhelm. We need to investigate a group of bandits. But, well, the job is beyond me, so you can imagine the dangers.
What do you know about these bandits?
See for yourself. It's all in this note.
Okay, so let's read the note. Letter to Jenassa about bandits. Jenassa, remember when the East Empire Company saved your ass in Windhelm? Yeah, I'm calling that mark in. Some bandits around Whiterun got our courier while headed south to Cyrodiil. Find them and get back the papers our man had. Orthus.
Pity,
Now-
sir, and spare me a few septums.
Now, I'm not sure if you...
Come, I haven't got all day.
Actually, it might be a little early to say this, but there's been a series of mods released by one of my favorite mod authors, and God. Follower dialogue extension, and Jen is no exception on that. And her storyline is modeled actually after these amorous adventures. So, this is quote-unquote canon. Alright, well, we're here to talk to Adrian.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Do you work the forge all day?
Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Jorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him.
I'll do it.
Thanks. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
And while I'm thinking about it, we did get a better bow. And we did get a better one-handed weapon. Do I have any steel on me? Wrong button. We have one steel ingot. Okay. And of course she's on it. Okay. Excuse me, dear. Just let me slide on in here. Wait, that didn't sound right. And, oh, the spring steel bow also uses... Oh, that's fascinating. Alright, well, let me improve them all. And we will give that to Rayloff. Rayloff's at the forge, isn't he? Yep.
I'm still here. What do you need to take?
Alright, we'll give him the upgraded weapon. And take back the cutlass. Actually, he seems to be happier with the cutlass.
Lead on, then.
I've got your back.
Fine, we'll give it to Feindal.
What do you want me to carry?
We'll take back the mace.
Let's bathe in the beauty
Got
of
some
our
good
world.
pieces out here. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
And we'll buy ourselves an... I did not mean to buy that silver ore. Whoops. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll upgrade that spring steel bow and also give that to Feindal.
What do you need?
Still here.
I missed.
What do you want me to carry?
Alright, we'll give him the spring steel bow. Which is ever so slightly better than the hunting bow. And Rayloff already has one. We'll give the couple arrows that we do have. He should be okay for now, maybe. Actually, you know what? Okay, Jen's crafted some oh, right, I got Jen with me. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay.
Talk to you soon, my...
Okay, we need to look into Jen real quick. I almost completely forgot. Okay, that's Feindal. We need to look at Jen. She starts level 10, so she's a bit higher level than we are right now, but that'll fix. And she's got some skill in block. I mean, technically she's got some skill in destruction too, but she doesn't use it. Light armor, archery, one-handed, and sneak. Okay, look at her abilities. Got some damage resistance, and of course the standard Dunmer fire resistance. Looking at her perks, whole lot of nothing. Looking at the tweaks, and we'll scroll down, make sure she is essential. And okay, she already does all that. That's fine. Now we look here. You notice that she's got the class of ranger, so we're going to match that. If we look at that, followers using ranger, which is a decent mix of ranged and melee. They can use a weapon in each hand, but it will switch to range when possible. So,
friend.
That's what our girl does. And there she is.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
You know where the bandits are?
I do.
And in return?
I suppose I could offer you a bit of my companionship.
Wonderful. I would enjoy that companionship. Okay, kiss me first, and then we'll go solve your problem.
Nah, I don't think so. Wait, what are you doing?
Unexpectedly, Jenassa was swept into the arms of the fair stranger who had hired her, and she found herself locked in a kiss, but before her mind had even caught up, she was spun away and the stranger had stepped out of her blade's reach. Wise for the stranger. You are quite beautiful, you know.
Was that really necessary?
Your lips taste sweet, and your hair smells nice.
That's a dangerous game you're playing. More than one would-be boyfriend has met his end at the tip of my blade.
I think we have a beautiful friendship ahead of us.
We're not friends. Not yet, anyway. Mind yourself, or we'll have serious problems.
I'm sure some dead bandits will change your mood.
That remains to be seen. Let's go. Prey waits.
Okay. Now that we got that queued up, you must have some thoughts about our other companions.
That depends on who you're asking about.
Well, the only one we got, she's got an opinion on is Feindal. Nothing on Rayloff.
You only took that man on for old time's sake, didn't you? He's little more than a woodcutter with nothing better to do than pester a girl who has no interest in him. Maybe he knows his way around a bow, but he has nothing to show when standing before a true professional.
It seems you don't like Feindal a lot.
That's still more love than whoever he's been flattering himself with.
Ouch. I'd like to ask you something.
I understand.
How am I holding up in your estimation?
I am your blade, and you are my patron. It need not be more complicated than that.
Okay.
I understand.
Tell me about yourself, Jenassa.
I have no grandiose tale to share. I am a survivor, and I do what I must to get by in this cold, cruel world.
Where'd you come from?
Morrowind. That's where I'm from. A far cry from the frozen land of Skyrim, with the Red Mountains' heat looming always. Death encroaches the land like it's the norm. The grandeur of the Ashen Land is as remarkable as the lies and envy of one's neighbor. It was home, for better or worse.
Why did you leave?
There were complications. Mistakes made, enemies created. I had to get out before they caught up to me. So I fled across the sea, to this cold, inhospitable land called Skyrim. Hardly an improvement, if I'm being honest. But at least here I could disappear into the shadows, become a nameless blade for hire. Better than facing the consequences of my past back home.
Wait, so I'm traveling with a criminal?
I'm no saint. I've done things, made choices, as does anyone who live in this world. So if you've got a problem traveling with the likes of me, then you're welcome to turn back. I've already taken your payment either way. But ask yourself, who better to watch your back than someone with experience evading the law?
That will come in handy later. Where did you go after you left Morrowind?
Windhelm. That was a mistake, plain and simple. I thought I could find some semblance of a life there. Maybe even a moment's respite from the constant running. But the Nords in that God's-forsaken city are a hateful lot. They took one look at me, with my Dunmer features, and saw nothing but a threat. Outsider. Criminal. Less than human, in their narrow-minded view.
But something made you stay.
I met her, a Nord girl, beautiful and kind, who saw past my race and my reputation.
What about the girl who made you stay in Windhelm?
For a time, she was the only light in that oppressive, hateful city. We had something special, something real, but the local Nords, they couldn't stand to see one of their own fraternizing with a Dunmer. They took her from me, murdered her in cold blood right in the streets. Over 3 decades had passed, and I hadn't forgotten her even for one night.
I take it you avenged your lover somehow.
I took matters into my own hands. I hunted down those murderous Nords and the guards who turned a blind eye, making each of them pay for her death. However, corrupt and cowardly though the guards might be, they were not entirely incompetent. I was apprehended by the guards eventually, although I had already slain all who had a hand in her murder.
Revenges. What happened after your arrest, Jenassa?
They brought me before the court to answer for my crimes. The Jarl didn't even have time for a lowlife like me. He told the steward to be the judge while he was out hunting. I should consider myself fortunate. The steward was a corrupt man, and his faith purchasable by gold. The only thing was, I had none.
What happened when the steward judged you? Now remember, this was a few decades past, so this was pre-Ulfric.
I told the steward that my relatives would muster a few thousand coins to pay off my fine. In truth, my lover was all the family I had. No one was coming for me.
But here you stand.
They put me in jail while my supposed relatives make the long, difficult trip from Morrowind to Windhelm. Months had passed, and the steward grew impatient. He wanted to get his cut out of my fine as quickly as he could. It was then the East Empire Company reached their hand into the abyss.
What did the East Empire Company have to do with this?
They were recruiting able hands to secure their business. At the time, the Empire's ships were occupied by the battles at the Abyssian Sea. Without the Imperials to purge them, pirates grew rampant in the far north, raiding and sinking the East Empire Company's vessels. They needed a veteran fighter who's familiar with the underworlds of both Skyrim and Morrowind, and that's where they saw the value in my service. So they paid off my fine and purchased my freedom. Although to be more precise, I had merely exchanged the executioner's axe for a golden shackle. An improvement nonetheless.
Are you grateful to them?
It was no matter of gratitude or sentiment. They required a service, and I provided it in exchange of my freedom. Not unlike what you and I have, my patron.
Did you resolve that pirate matter for them?
You know how it's like when it comes to pirates, bandits, forsworn and the like? Wipe out one group, and 10 more will rise to fill the void. I killed a pirate captain for them, and things went calm for their ships for a while, though I was summoned again not long after.
I suppose you've already fulfilled your end of the bargain.
As if it's ever so easy to shake off those goldmongers. My service is still required from time to time, usually when they need someone to get their hands dirty. I do get paid, of course, but it's little more than pocket money. To offset the fine they've helped me pay, they say.
Why do you still work for them then?
A deal is a deal. Once an oath is made, a Dunmer shall never break it. I promise to pay off my debt to the East Empire Company, and pay off this debt I will.
They did help you, so it's only fair that you work for them.
Correct. Some might even say they were generous to offer payment for my tasks.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Is there something I can do about your debt to the East Empire Company?
I doubt that. It was quite a substantial sum. And it doesn't help that the East Empire Company is still counting the interest. But now that I recall, the last time I was in Windhelm, they mentioned the pirates plaguing their operations. At the time, I didn't give it much thought. After all, what can one woman do to topple an entire pirate armada? With you, though...
I will keep that in mind.
Thank you.
So,
Teach them to fear us.
that's where we get... Now we're all caught up with Amorous Adventures and... FDE. Alright. Hungry. Let's eat some stew. Okay. So we've got a bunch of marching orders now, and we're going to go towards... Dragon's Reach.
Dragonborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give
I'm
me
already
5
tired?
seconds right now.
Damn.
I'm gonna bloody
It's
your
late
nose.
afternoon.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Brave. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Dragonborn. Or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
That I'm not going to get involved with.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire 1, maybe 2 good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Alright, let's talk to Amryn.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
What were you two arguing about?
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
He needs help finding that sword?
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
Okay, Valfine Towers.
Saphir. Wait,
Not a real surprise there. Okay, we're going to dip into... Actually, we're going to be in here at some point anyway, so we'll worry about that later. Besides, monetarily, it's not really worth it. Okay, up to Dragon's Reach. We got a bunch of things we need to do in there. Okay, inside Dragon's Reach.
Well, there's no telling what it means. I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these.
What would you have me do then?
What's the meaning of this interruption?
My lord,
Jarl
please.
Balgrup is not
This is no
receiving
time for
visitors.
rash action.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
I just-
Well, that explains why the guards let
Who's
you
this,
in.
then?
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is what exactly happened at Helgen.
The Imperials were about to execute Ulfric Stormcloak. Then the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough!
not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it.
Here,
Take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Alright, so let's go and follow the Earl. There's still plenty of time to find Proventus and give him his daughter's toy. Wait a minute. Actually, you know what? We'll do it.
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
I have a sword from you, from your daughter.
From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruff when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered.
Now, the main thing for this is it's not about the money. And we'll talk to him again later for all that other stuff. But the main reason to talk to him is to improve Adrian's mood.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with
I'm sure we can make great art of our enemies.
Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does this have to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know this stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
And we know who that source is. Tell me more about the Dragon War.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
I'll deliver the frost salts for you. I mean, we're going that way anyway.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
He's such a schlub. Where can I learn more about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Okay, what have you got for sale?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
All right, we're going to buy some really important spells. Let's go to books. Flip that around. All right, first and foremost, candlelight, because I'm sure you guys are pretty sick and tired of seeing shit in the dark. I don't blame you. Okay, courage is also very important. Let's see what else we got. We'll start from the bottom. Crying Eye blinds the target and makes them 20% less likely to detect the caster for 37 seconds. Sure, that could help. Alarm alerts the caster whenever an enemy crosses the 150-foot perimeter for 148 seconds. That's why I have followers. Water Stride. While concentrating, you can walk on water. Yeah! Dispel Magic. Dispels all magical effects except diseases on friends and foes. Well, considering that the only other... Well, it doesn't work on yourself, which is kind of nice. So that's good for, like, mages who've spelled themselves up. So, yeah, we'll do that. Feet of Norturgo. Caster moves 10% faster for 37 seconds. Nah, that doesn't sound all that useful. Long Stride. While concentrating, grants 20% movement speed and 25 carry weight, tripled when out of combat. That could be useful if we... Honestly, this was a lot more useful if we didn't have the NFF magic chest. Because you could use this to run a lot faster when you're overweight. So, not very useful now. Spider Touch. Living targets in melee range take 2 points of poison damage per second for 10 seconds. We're not that kind of restoration mage. Prepare for adventure. We've discussed this before. Nah. Silvery Barbs. Curses a target for 24 seconds. When the target casts a spell, they get 10% weakness to magic, and you get 10% magic resistance. This effect stacks. That is useful against mages. I mean, if we were playing as a destruction mage, it would be more useful. But even as a support mage, it does have its bonuses. Mostly the magic resistance. We'll grab that. Okay, Wild Healing. Heals the caster for 46 points and heals a random target within range 46 points. Nah. We'll stick with basic healing. Bone Spirit. Casts a vengeful spirit that homes in on the target and explodes for 57 points of magic damage to undead. Here's the thing. I'm not supposed to be an offensive mage at all. So that's not going to do me any good, although it's nice. Circle of Strength. Steals 6 points of stamina per second from hostiles inside the circle. Stamina's not really a necessity for me, so no. Pale Shadow. Target enemy is attacked by its own image for 12 seconds. It deals the same damage but has 1 health. That could be fun and useful. So we'll snag that. It's fun, but I don't necessarily think it's mandatory, especially since we're not going to be overwhelmed. See, Fear could be useful. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to grab Pale Shadow. That's good for now. Let's read the books. Oh, did not mean to read that.
This is a priority.
Alright, we got a bunch of spells to go through here. Okay, Candlelight, tag. Water Stride, tag. Illusion, Courage, tag. Crying Eye, tag. Dispel Magic, tag. Pale Shadow, tag. Silvery Barbs, tag. And that was all we got. A lot of illusion, but that's okay. That's more than okay. Candlelight, probably the most important spell. Okay, we already have clairvoyance queued up. Courage. Yeah, it's there. Okay, crying eye. Tag. Dispel magic. Tag. And in case you're wondering how you can get this really cool quick list here, this is part of Sky UI. And Todd Howard's favorite mod, by the way.
Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Okay. So, we're going to scamper out of here for now. We're going to go to Arcadia's, give her the frost salts. We need to see if she's got the mortar and pestle.
We got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Okay, inside Arcadia's, first things first, there were some things I picked out just outside of her place. We're going to experiment on Dragon's Tongue for fortified speech. We're not going to experiment on Farengar's frost salts. Juniper berries, fortified marksman. And that's all. That's it. Okay, let's talk to Arcadia.
Oh, such colors.
I got my candle light up. That's why you can see so well. I have some frost salts for you from Farengar.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
For all its well,
We got
Whiterun does not have
weak potion of fortify illusion, weak potion of stamina fortification, weak potion of invisibility. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Okay. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Alright, so the main reason we're here, there we go. We want the mortar and pestle common. We need to sell some stuff first. Well, we'll start by selling, well, that. That didn't get us enough. That's okay. We can sort some stuff out here and then get what we need. I'm not worried about that.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
But the other thing is now we can grab a lot of the stuff laying around here. Start with those 2 dart wings. Blisterwort. Bone meal, rock warbler,
I sell
egg.
cures for all ills.
A couple weak
and I'll be
potions of
happy to
health.
serve you.
A death bell, which we have not learned yet. Poison aversion. We'll grab that basket. We're not going to grab the kettle, but we can grab the white caps. Frost aversion. Lovely. Common mage boots. A skull. A couple of books. And I'm overweight. By the way, I think I figured out why I'm drinking so quickly. Remember that? Remember when I was doing all that cooking and I was severely overweight because of it? Yeah, that does wear you down and tire you out quickly. And oh right, we got some steel armor. And we'll pull out the weak potion of stamina. And that scroll, maybe she'll buy it. Who knows? Hold on, let me sort here. I know there's something she can buy that I don't really need. Now, we're going to need... Hey, you know what? We can get more troll skulls anywhere. We just really need money right now. Okay. Over here, put up the basket, regular skull, and the silver ore, and the saber cat pelt. Put up the books. And all the ingredients for now. Alright, that's as good as it gets. See what else we can grab. A weak potion of stamina, we can sell back to her. Tongues, skeever tail. Imp stool. Lingering health damage. Okay. We can grab that lesser soul gem. Okay. Creep cluster. Feather. Poison.
Tonics,
Poison.
salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves.
Spider egg.
Browse to your heart's
Weak
content.
potion of feather. Feather is useless to us, so we could sell that.
Yes?
Okay, let's see what else we can grab. Oh, green apples. That'll be useful. Herbalist Guide to Skyrim. We're just going to do that to grab the point. The skill point. Goblet. Boiled cream tree. Well, that's a useful eat. Now, I'm sure you'll notice immediately one problem with candlelight. Yeah, it sucks for stealth. So, is there a fix for that? Actually, there is. Let me show you guys something real quick here. So that I can find it. Illusion. When you get to 30, you can get the night eye power. At will, grants improved night vision for 120 seconds. And you get the Ghost of the 10th Eye. Yeah, you know that stupid spell you get for the illusion ritual, Vision of the 10th Eye? Well, if you're using that while sneaking, or you summon a disembodied eye under your control, which has 1 point of health but is visible and silent, which, sure. But the important thing is getting Night Eye at 30. That's going to be possibly one of the most important things. Wabbajack. Wabbajack, Wabbajack. Okay, can't grab that vase inside. Okay. Some nuts. Alright, so we're going to eat some of our nuts. For health fortification. Okay, that could be interesting. Okay, inside the wardrobe. Eye patch and loose fur collar. Sure. That's for enchantables. Hello, Arcadia.
If there's anything I can help you with.
Yes, actually.
What do you need, my friend? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Something like that. Alright, we'll sell all that. And that'll give us just enough where we can get our common mortar and pestle. We can make potions now. I'll have a really girl. Okay, some goblets, a glazed jug. A small purse. Inside is the Ring of Wartcraft. Decrease the target's magicka regeneration by 11%. Makes you as lucky as an Imperial, which allows you to find more gold in certain places. Carrying capacity increased by 5 points. Created potions are 17% more powerful. More ironwood nuts. Potion of health. Potion of health fortification.
Don't get too far ahead.
Saltress. Stamina regeneration. Oh, whoopee. Okay, more books.
And tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Okay. Just grabbing what I can. Waterfish scales. Okay. Fortified block. Standard potion of resist poison. Another death bell.
I offer remedies for
flagon,
ailments both common and rare.
Basky,
Do let
and
me
a
know
couple
if
of
I can be of
lavenders.
service.
And that's it. And we've got everything we need here, so we're just going over. But we need to make some potions, so. Grab everything here. We're going to make some potions. All right. Let's start with the important thing while we're here.
Salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves.
Tundra cotton,
Browse to
wolf
your
liver.
heart's content.
1 point unarmed damage bonus. Every little bit. Actually, hold up. Let me put on the Ring of Wartcraft. Ah! Now, we'll see what that gives us.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Still 1 point of damage. Ugh. Lordy. Okay. Well, you know what? It's better than nothing, so we'll make one.
Fine potion you've put together.
We're going to need it. Actually, now we're going to need stamina for what we're about to do. Oh, wait a minute.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Okay. And yeah, fortify health. Fortify alteration? Yeah.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Make our oak flesh last that much longer. And that's all we're really going to need right now. Okay, we got to pull our ingredients back. Okay, we'll put up the farm bread and the apples. I did not mean to put the boiled cream treat back. We'll grab that. And we'll put the scroll up. Gonna need that. Books up. Okay, we can't flag that for favorite. That's probably for the best. Okay, got all of 7 gold. We need to get to 100.
You'll find tonics.
And I'm hungry. We'll eat the boiled cream
salves,
treat.
poultices, and potions on my shelves.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Browse them.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? Hmm?
Oh, that
What a
reminds me.
fraud.
We never did properly equip Jen. Okay, we'll get the hunting bow. Alright. Legionnaire sword. And steel mace and armor. Okay, Rebel's armor. It's not going to look as good, but it's all about protection. Imperial light boots. Imperial light bracers. And an Imperial light helmet.
Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Alright, we've heard that about a zillion times before. We just need to let that play. And we need to get some leather out. Alright, we're going to need some more leather. So, wolf pelt will give us enough.
What do you need?
I send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, House Court. We'll leave immediately.
Okay, first things first. Alright, there's the tanning rack.
I can't afford to send anyone else. And we know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect you to fight off the dragon by yourselves. But I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course, we'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it. Let's move out.
Okay.
Time to wait.
Need something?
Any thoughts about Farengar's assignment?
It's most unwise to disturb the dead for some ancient relics. But if this is crucial to your earning the Jarl's favor, then I suppose we'll do what we have to.
Are you afraid of the dead?
There are forces in this world we should not anger. But I suppose you've already angered the dragons one way or another.
What's so special about the Jarl's favor?
Having friends in high places can prove beneficial, especially in such a time of turmoil.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
I need to trade some things with you.
If that is what you wish.
Let's see what she's got. Okay, start with weapons. She's got an armsman's sword and a dagger and 12 steel arrows. And that's about it. So, give her gear. Let's see what she takes. She takes it all. Giggity. So at least she's prepped. It's what she's wearing is not going to be as flattering on her as what she was wearing before, but we'll take what we can get. Everyone can have their potions. They'll probably need them more than I will. Okay, but as far as these weapons go, I do need to improve them.
They will know what we can do.
As I said, not as flattering on her, but definitely more protective. All time check. Oh, it's after 8. Well, shit. Okay. Well, I can't do anything about the weapons right now. Which totally sucks bloody monkey balls. Alright, what this also means is that we have all of one merchant available right now. Alright, time to loot Dragon's Reach. Blech. Oh, there's Adrian. Yep. Done for the night.
Good evening.
Come, I haven't...
Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to sort out some stuff real quick here. Alright. We'll put the weapons back for now. Actually, I should probably give her that bow. Okay, we got that queued up. Put that up. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab stuff that we can sell to our boy. We're going to hold on to the spell tones because we can teach those to people. And there's somebody in particular I want to do that with. Okay, actually we're going to sort by... Alright, we're going to grab all these unenchanted clothing pieces because we can sell all of these to Farengar. And again, we need the money more than we need anything else. We'll sell the jewelry too. And is there anything else here? No, I think all of this is general goods only, and we'll grab all book copies. We're going to need to start holding on to some things for the museum. All right. Let's go back to Farengar. Okay, back inside Dragon's Reach. And yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't going to last very long. Let's eat some more stew. Oh, for the love of Pete. All right, there he is. Let's talk to him.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
What do you got for sale?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
All right, first things first, we have a lot of things we need to sell. Start with the scroll. That did pretty well. And now for all the clothing, just go to equip so we can just... Actually, we're going to start from the bottom, work our way up. Okay. And let's see what else we can buy from him. That would be actually useful. Where were we at last? Pale Shadow. Was it? Yeah. Okay, fear. Yeah. Somebody gets in my face, we can fear him getting the hell out of our face. Illusory Flames. Concentrate to deal 30% of current health as temporary damage. That wears off after 2 seconds. That's not going to be as useful as you think. That's undead damage. Troll's Blood. Caster regenerates 115% health, 115% faster for 180 seconds. Yeah! Oh, no. We don't have enough money. We had enough for one freaking spell. And it was Fear. And that's fine. Fear is really useful, so...
Off to...
So we'll get that all queued up real quick. And I need to heal myself.
With you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
Okay. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it here. What I'm going to do off camera is loot the fuck out of this place. We're going to end up getting a couple of extra books, or extra quests, I'm sorry. And I'm going to sell off what I can to Farengar, and I'll make note of what... And I'll buy some spells, but I won't read them and add them in until the next episode, so that way you guys can see what I got. Alright? So with that, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest Reds videos as they come in, and help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle Age Gamer. This is Skyrim, Legacy of the Dragonborn. I'll see you all next time.